Welcome, one and all, to the Best in Jest with your two hosts, the man who loves World Trigger, who swears by that anime, says it's the best anime in the world, Professor Lando, and the one who has a full set of veneers, Commander Connor.
There's some shitty veneers.
Like crooked veneers.
Get a refund.
That's fucked up. Hey, I already have a filling.
This one's for the wicked, there's no time for rest.
Now is the time that we put to the test.
Who is the best in jest?
Oh, man.
Come on.
Welcome to the Best in Jest, everyone. Connor, you bastard. First things first, I've been saving this up.
Okay.
It's been boiling inside.
Okay.
And I need to see, first of all, what you think when I confront you about this.
I'm frightened.
What maybe Kane thinks and what the listeners at home thinks about this. It was a while ago. We were planning to meet I don't even know what we were doing. Maybe it was dinner, or we were going somewhere. Mm-hmm. And we do this little exchange, Discord. It's like getting ready, on the way, whatever, right? And we were debating on like, should you come pick me up or not to go to this place?
Right.
And you were like, should I come pick you up? And I was like, yeah, I'll get ready. And then you said to me, these were exact words of yours, I'll swing by. You said to me,
okay,
you messaged me, I'll swing by. And I said, great, I'll get ready. Time passes, and I'm like, man, where's Connor? See, maybe now you'll remember, because remember, I messaged you, and I said, are you coming to pick me up? And you said, no, I thought we were going to meet there. I think we went to get something to eat.
I have no recollection of what the fuck you're telling me.
And I was like, it was quite a while. And, social cues and whatever. I didn't want to say, like, hey, where are you? Or just checking in. Are you on your way? And so it was a little while, and I messaged you, and I was like, are you picking me up? And you said, oh, I thought we were meeting at the place. And then I drove and met you there. I don't know. Maybe we went to get dinner or something.
When the fuck?
It was a little while ago.
Okay.
And I showed up, and we did whatever. We partook in whatever activities we were going to do.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'll swing by. You don't swing by the end destination. I'll swing by means...
It's an expression. It's just...
Yeah, an expression to imply that you're coming by and picking me up.
I think... Wait, what?
I'll swing by, and it was a while, and I messaged you, hey, you know what? We'll cut this if we need to. I'm literally going to scroll up.
When? You said
in
it's
our
a while
conversation.
Yeah.
It was
quite
a while ago.
I'll swing by. Yeah, you'd have to try some horrible ADHD moments.
Oh, we were going to a cafe, a dessert cafe that's around us. So the conversation goes like this. Lord, I overslept. Still want to go out? I was like, yeah. Want to go up to the cafe? I think I'm just going to have a coffee. It was, okay. This is when
You're reading it like Chris Hansen.
This is when you were... Do you remember this? I got the receipt.
I'm like scared now.
Okay. I think it was actually, you had just come back from a trip.
Okay.
And this is the first time we were seeing each other. And I had just recovered from my sickness and all that.
I see.
Lord, I overslept, still want to go out. And I said, yeah, I want to go up to the cafe here. I think I'm going to just have a coffee. And your exact words are this. You say, okay, no worries. I can swing by, ? Okay, no worries. I can swing by. And I said, sure, I'll get ready. And then you said, be there soon. 20 minutes later.
Wait, and this is when we already established that I was picking you up.
I just read it exactly how it was.
The crazy thing is, you just read all of that out to me, and I still think I'm not picking you up.
There's no...
Where's the part where I pick you up in that?
I'll swing by, ? Why do you need to tell me that? Why would you say that
I
to
don't know.
me?
I mean, it was like
If we're meeting at a place, why would you say, okay, like we locked the plans in, we decided what we're doing, and then you tell me, oh, and see, and the thing is, we have a history of like sometimes someone does pick the other up, but sometimes not. Want to do X? Yes. Okay, I'll swing by? Question mark. And the thing is, you pose it as a question too. To me, I'll swing by? Question mark. First of all, like if you weren't picking me up, what do you mean? What are you asking? You mean the plans we just established? Yes, meet me at the place then. Right. But no, you asked me, okay, I'll swing by, and you never showed up. Who says that? Swing by the end destination? You're not swinging by.
Also, I was like, well, maybe I was out, but I said I just overslept, so I was at home. I was at home. I don't even. Okay, I'll say this. I use phrases and words and expressions.
You fucking idiot. You mean the human language to convey ideas that those phrases are commonly used for?
I use them wrong all the time.
That's your defense?
Yeah.
You're just going to say whatever to mean whatever you might be thinking to yourself at the time?
I don't know why you said it's a question.
Because you were asking me.
I'll swing by? Swing by to you?
We need an arbiter here. Kane, what does that mean to you? I'll swing by.
I'll swing by, question mark, made me think you were going to his house. That's what I thought.
I need to just say what's on my mind. Because after 10 minutes, I was like, is he coming? I should just been like, are you coming to my place?
This is actually frightening me because you could have like pre-planned this conversation knowing I would have no recollection of it. I don't remember a single second.
Show you.
Yeah, let me see. Maybe it'll jog my memory. When was this?
You could see my very disarming comment after.
Oh my God, it was like a month and a half ago.
You could see how I responded. Oh, LOL. Okay, I'll be there soon. But really, I was thinking, he fucking was going to pick me up, this idiot. Look how that reads.
Maybe I didn't mean to put a question mark. No. Okay, this is making a bit more sense. You said, I think I'm just going to have a coffee. And I go, okay, no worries. I'll swing by at the coffee place. I thought you were at the coffee place already.
What?
Like you were already going there and you're like, oh, I'm just going to, I'm like, oh, I'll swing by.
That makes no sense.
I don't know. There's some, there's a connectivity in my head that.
Okay, listen, guys, comment down below.
Wait, whoa! Before you even like make it like a battle, I already know it's wrong. I'm just trying to rationalize. I'm just trying to rationalize where I was thinking.
Okay.
For wherever that came from.
You realize since I've just brought this up that this has been like simmering within me. This event that happened.
Yeah, why don't now it's like, what else are you keeping? What else have I done? Because I want you to know I have nothing to say to you. You could have fucking said something last week. Guess what? I don't even remember it.
Wow. Well, I mean,
you have this seething, simmering hatred.
No, it's just
ready to explode.
I don't know. I just it's not that I'm keeping track or anything, but that was a very clear example of like, well, what were some stories about Connor? Oh, that time he told me he'd pick me up and he never showed up.
That time he pissed me off.
I wasn't pissed off. I was just, it's because you don't think that means I'm going to pick you up is what flabbergasted me.
I think so. I don't know. I don't know what I thought it meant. Because it does. You're right. It's a, anyway.
Well, welcome to the first episode of the Best in Jest, where you best in jest, the best in jest. Unless?
Do we need to work on that?
Nah, that's good.
We do that we'll do that every single time.
Yeah. Well, because we're here, and as the name implies, it's a cooking show. where we ingest the best.
Best. Wow.
Well, no, I think we decided to start this podcast. We've been saying this, but we just like making each other laugh, and it literally just happened. But the funniest conversations were I'm crying laughing. It literally just happened before we went live, as we were. And I'm not even kidding. I don't even remember
what it was.
I
was gonna say,
that,
I hope you remember it because I don't.
That happened 10 minutes ago. So, why hoard our wonderful moments to ourselves? Let's give it to you guys. The Jest Nation.
No. There has to be something else for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the podcast so far. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our partners, GamerSubs, for sponsoring this episode. You can use code Jest for 10% off your order and get your energy drink mix. This one right here, sweet 6-pack. Connor, what's your favorite flavor?
Oh, my favorite flavor is Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. It's like
What does it taste like?
It doesn't taste like guacamole, but frankly, I'm happy that it doesn't.
You do drink it like every day.
It's my favorite. I drink it every single day.
We wake up and we go to the gym, and we both are drinking GamerSubs.
Yeah.
That's the flavor you usually have.
This is my go-to.
I mean, what's in here? We're filming this at night, so I didn't want to drink like actual caffeine right now,
Right.
which is good because they have caffeine-free versions of all their flavors, which is what I'm drinking right now. But normally, my favorite flavor, if I can give a recommendation, you see me drinking this all the time, is Just Melon. This one, this is so good.
It's a good one.
It tastes like a Japanese melon creamsicle pop.
Oh yeah, I mean I would say this. Yeah.
You tasted it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I see
dude,
it
this one's so good. So if I can give a recommendation, Connor likes the guacamole, but Just Melon. Try this one out, and you can get 10% off with code
Jest.
Why do you have something happen to me? It was kind of a joke, the ingest, because we were kind of workshopping the name, and then we were like, oh, ingest, but that sounds like ingest,
Right.
and it's like food talk and stuff. We did a mock podcast.
Right.
We're on the treadmill. We start our mornings just like Mark Wahlberg does at 4 a.m. meditation, and we're heading to the gym.
Yep.
But we've been going to the gym, like starting our day off, and we were on the treadmill, and we were like, let's do a mock discussion conversation.
Which is so sad.
No, it's because we respect the craft. The
gym.
Okay, well, the reason is because we started this podcast because we thought we have these conversations, make each other laugh, that you guys would enjoy listening. But part of me, while we were prepping all this wonderful set, see, guys, look, wonderful set here, I've been worried that when it comes time to pull the trigger and record the first episode, it would just be dog water. We'd have no chemistry. It would fizzle out. Maybe some sort of performance anxiety, but it'd be like, so Connor, what did you see Furiosa? And you would say,
Yeah.
Okay, I liked it. Do you like it?
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We were, it was going to be that, but so we did a mock thing, like a little conversation. And yeah, actually, that sounds insane now that I'm saying it out loud.
On the treadmill, by the way, we're just like walking on the treadmill,
and it went well.
Yeah.
But we at the end of it, I was like, you realize we talked about food for that entirety.
Yeah.
And we usually do talk about food. That being said, I'm about to tell a food-related thing.
Segueing into food now.
Okay, so my friend was visiting because there was like a Magic the Gathering tournament or convention or something. I'm not sure. He's a big Magic the Gathering guy.
Yeah.
And so we were old friends from high school, and we grabbed a coffee. And so we met at the coffee place, and I ordered my go-to, which is something usually just being like a iced black coffee with some oat milk or almond milk.
Yep.
And so the cashier person, the barista, was like, okay, a cold brew? We have cold brew, iced cold brew with oat milk. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. waiting. My friend comes. I get my coffee. I'm drinking it. He's ordering it, and I take a sip of this coffee, and I'm like, oh, and it was so good, and I go, oh, and I look at the guy, and I go, this is amazing. This is great coffee, and I tell my friend, this is a really nice joint you picked out. You really know your coffee because this is fantastic. It was so good, and then the barista goes, oh, that's because I added some honey to it. I thought you'd like it.
And you didn't ask for.
I asked for a black iced coffee with oat milk. Now, not to sound all Karen-y, but I want to tell the story because do you think that's weird or was I being a Karen? Is that weird that this barista added some mystery thing to my coffee that I didn't ask for?
Oh, that crosses all kinds of lines for me.
I know it's not like a big deal.
But you asked for a specific thing, right?
I asked for iced black coffee with oat milk, and it was so good. I was like, it's so good that I did because it was so sugary and sweet. Because he added honey to it. He's like, I added a little honey to it. You seem like, I forget the word, but you seem like the guy that likes honey.
They were flirting with you, hitting on you. Like, was that like a way of like you seemed like somebody that would like honey? I like, what is that? A little sweetness?
What does that mean? Oh,
but
yeah, you're right. Come here, little barista. You think he was hitting on me?
I don't know. What else could it mean? It's like a message. Like, why would they add something that they thought you would specifically like? They're like, oh, you would like that. I would take that as like flirtation.
Now that you say that, this barista was very clearly gay.
Okay.
But I don't know. Really?
Maybe.
Is that like, okay, well, first of all, weird because I don't know if people are allergic to honey.
See, that's another thing.
Right? Is that a thing? I've never met anyone allergic to honey, or like, what if you don't? Insane.
What if you just fucking hated honey?
Well, I'm not allergic, but the reason I get black coffee with just a little is because I'm watching my calories and sweetness. So in a way, it was kind of like a negative thing to me. Yeah, if I wanted sugar, I would get like my iced frappuccino or something.
The heart attack combo.
Again, not to be a little Karen about it, but I mean, is that hear me out? Is that a gay thing that I'm not aware of?
I would have no idea.
Because I'm not really in tune with the culture of stuff. So is that like, oh, he doesn't know about the honey in the black coffee?
It's like some secret message or like just some kind of.
It's like an earring on the one. Is it like that kind of thing?
I guarantee you it's not. Unless. I mean, it was good, so they were right. You know? I'm just on the other hand, it's like I'm so particular because I need to have if I ask for something, I don't want any surprises. Even if I like it more than what I would have asked for. And maybe next time I'll add honey in my coffee every single fucking time. But it's not what I asked for. So I'd flip shit. I mean, well, it's like mentally, internally, it's like there's something that I'm just not I wouldn't vibe with. I'd be scared.
Maybe he was hitting on me. I don't. Okay, so this actually makes me think. I've always said that like I have weird interactions in public. Mm-hmm. I think you've been witness to some of these, but for example, this one time I was at Target and I was just walking, and this guy came up to me. I've told this story on my stream once. Okay, and the guy was like, he stops. He literally put his hand on my shoulder. Like we're in the aisle Target. He goes, I like that jacket, man. Nice jacket. And I was wearing my like Levi like aviator jacket or something. I'll go, thanks. He's like, where'd you get that? I was like, my mom gifted it to me. And he goes, cool. He walked away. And it's nothing like crazy or whatever, but I just feel like that kind of stuff happens to me a lot. Like the person will come up and just be like some weird interaction. And I told my mom about this, and she goes, they were hitting on you.
Oh, really?
But you're oblivious to it. And I'm like, really? So, and so a lot of things happen, and let's say that all these little weird things that I'm recalling, it's someone showing interest in me.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's just say that, right? Do I look gay? which is not like I'm worried about being, obviously people who know my content stuff, I'm a little on the something, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not the most flamboyant dude for sure.
Sure.
But I don't think I try to be. Is there something about me that, because if I'm just, what do you think? Clock me in.
I'm trying to analyze. As a straight person,
Yeah.
I need to.
Would you see me and be like, guy needs some
No.
honey in his coffee?
No.
No?
I would say no.
So,
No.
see, okay, so then that's curious to me.
But you are the constant in all of these fucking interactions.
Or is that how
There's
do they do that? And then maybe they don't know if I'm gay or not. But if I came back and go and put a little honey in it this time, I remember. And then it's like, okay, that's how they confirm. And maybe the jacket guy, if I went, well, I'd look better without the jacket. I don't know. Maybe, but me not picking up on it.
So you think I have never had interactions like this. If they are hitting on you, then I guess that says a lot about. Now I have a new phobia and being self-conscious that no one's hitting on me in public. I want that. You're getting hit on all the time in public.
But that's like.
It's flattery, whatever it may be.
Well, I was gonna say it's because you look scary.
I'm 5'6".
Okay, let's not be generous here. Calm down, buddy. Don't make me bust out the.
Oh yeah, let's get out. You want to get out the ruler and the.
The ruler. Don't make me bust out my thumbtacks. Don't need no ruler, buddy. But yeah.
I don't know.
Because in that way, then because it's flattering. Because here I thought I was scared, and I'm like, it's like negative to me. I'm like, why? What's going on? Why are you like?
Yeah, you're overthinking.
Yeah, I'm like, but if it's just like they're hitting on, it's like, oh, okay, sorry. Like, I'm not here to start a relationship with random Target aisle guy, but
that could have been thriving.
Oh man, dude.
Imagine you and the Target guy.
Yeah.
There's certain kinds of people that go to Target. Have you noticed that? There's it's almost, it doesn't feel real in there.
I love Target.
I love it too.
There's this thing where this guy would record himself in this sort of vlog style therapeutic thing on TikTok and stuff, and it was like, join me as I go to Target, and it's like a guy, and it's like therapeutic and stuff, and people were dunking on him because he sets up the camera and he goes to the aisle, he takes his little thing, and it's like, oh, I enjoy going to this self kind of therapeutic Target run, and people were dunking on him, and I was seeing all this reaction to it, and I'm like, I do that though.
Going to Target?
I go to Target to make myself feel better.
Oh my God, you sent me that.
I did.
I said it looked great. I'm like, that looks magnificent.
He got dunked on, that guy.
Oh, so we're gonna get dunked on now. Because
who doesn't like Target?
What's wrong with Target?
It's great. Those big balls in the front. What is that for?
I think it's so a SUV.
Does it stop the? Oh.
I think it's to stop. You know how they have those rubber balls on electric lines? Aren't those to stop planes?
But it's a store. I mean,
I know, but it's the same.
I guess so, but
I don't know. Can't you drive between them if you want to go through the? There's not enough of them.
Right?
They're gonna find a way. If you want to get your Honda Civic into the Target, you're gonna find a fucking way to get in.
You're just going against your own hypothetical immediately. Wait, that's stupid. But no, I love Target, and I have gone to Target and not bought a single thing, and I have just walked around just to make myself feel good.
Really? Do you think they put stuff in the air? So it's like that Disney smell. You heard of the Disney smell? There's a specific smell at Disney, the specific colors to get.
Okay, I know about the colors, I
swear,
electrical lampposts and stuff are this particular shade of green that the human mind is more inclined to not notice as much.
I see that shit. Every time I go,
Because I know that's a thing,
Yeah.
but you're saying there's like a smell.
I swear there's a Disney smell.
Okay, it's just your hunch that they mix a concoction and they waft it into the air to
I
make
wanna say
the most
it's-
pleasant smell.
I want to say it's a real thing.
I'd believe it.
Kane, is there a Disney smell? Is there?
Search up Disney smell.
Okay, give me one moment.
Because I swear, like, I think there was like a fragrance. Like, I could be completely wrong and derail everything here with Disney smell. But if I'm right, oh no.
So we did a I'm worried here because Kane's searching up something, but the other day we did like a tech test of the podcast, and we did like another mock run, and we asked Kane to search something up. He was searching for 30 minutes. He just could not find this.
Oh my God.
Wait, there's a thing.
Is it real?
Uh,
What does that say?
What the fuck? It's all-
how do Disney's scent machines work?
So they have machines that make smell. So yeah,
so is it,
there's like a really technical drawing
what is
figure.
that? That is. It's like they're splitting atoms over there.
It's patented.
There's a Disney smell, like a specific smell in Disney.
It's a good smell.
Oh my gosh.
There's a revelation going on.
Is this a thing? Why do you know this? How do you know this?
I mean-
Because I smell it. I go into Disney and I'm like, oh, it's like a new car smell. You can't explain it, but it's a specific smell that's only applicable to Disney, new car, a new home. It is specific.
When's the last time you went to Disney?
Like 3 weeks ago. And it was in Japan.
Oh, Japan Disney.
And the Japan Disney smelled the same.
Really?
It's a phenomenon.
Standardized smell. Well, it's
Yeah.
patented.
Yeah, Disney smell.
I've only been to California Disney,
Okay.
California Adventure, and you're always telling me about how, what's the other one called in Florida?
World?
Disney
It's
World?
called Florida, yeah.
Disney Florida?
Disney World.
You're always telling me how much better it is.
It's way better.
Is it?
It's like leagues better.
Like I don't even know Disney levels
You
of.
don't know a thing.
Really?
Disney isn't for the thrills and all. It's for the experience, right? It's for walking.
No, I'm a
around.
vibes guy.
It's all vibes. That's all it is.
I don't like the rides. I mean, if
Oh,
I
fuck
happen to ride a ride, sure, I like it. But I'm not looking to wait in the line for an hour to do a 20-second ride.
Right.
I like just walking around, just being there,
Disney World.
eating the.
You would like
man.
Disney World. I'm telling you. You would. I keep telling you to fucking go. Just go.
We should go.
We should just go one time and just go to Disney World. It's. I'm telling you. I'm not some Disney.
Let's go
adult.
this year. Let's go at the end of the year or something.
I don't live and breathe Disney.
Okay. But that being said, you're like,
But I love it. I'm like sold.
what's your favorite Disney movie?
Hercules.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the Nightmare Before Christmas Disney? Yes. Does that count? I mean, it's at Disneyland, right? And it's in Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, I guess it counts. I never really thought about that.
It's my favorite Disney movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie. Period.
Yeah.
It's I've told this story on my stream before, but the Nightmare Before Christmas was like transformative to me because it was when I discovered what art was. The Nightmare Before Christmas, because I'm an artist. We're both artists, creatives, but the Nightmare Before Christmas on the DVD had a behind the scenes, and part of these behind the scenes was them making the animatronics, the little puppets, and showing stop motion and stuff. And it was the first time as a kid that it clicked where I was like, oh, this is how they made this.
Right, yeah.
And prior to the Nightmare Before Christmas, I was just consuming media. But for the first time, I was like, oh, the puppets, they made them and they move them and And then I was infatuated with the Nightmare Before Christmas as a transformative experience. And just that's when I was like trying to make my own little puppets and stuff. And my mom told me I was so transfixed on the behind the scenes, not even the movie, that I kept watching behind the scenes, that she had to steal the DVD from Blockbuster.
A very unheard of thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I I like it. I do. Here's the thing. My memory is
You
terrible.
look like a Nightmare Before
I was
Christmas.
gonna say. I feel like we should
person.
reverse. I mean, I feel like I should like.
Oh, you're like Hercules.
And you're Hercules.
I'm like, oh, the Tim Burton stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's for some reason it's like
Well, why do you like Hercules so much?
I just grew up with it. I like the music.
Music's so good.
I'm also like Greek. Very air quoted.
Yes,
Greek.
no, dude. Just today, I was like, dude, that's cool because like the Greek gods and stuff, like, be all about it.
Yeah, but it's not like I have a Greek extended family, and I'm Greek. But do I speak Greek? No. Do I know anything about Greece besides Saturn eating his son or whatever?
Epic.
No, that's all I know. I just know the tragedies.
We ate. Hold on. This might make me look stupid. I was about to say we ate baklava.
Ooh,
Is that not Greek?
I think. Why do I want to think it's
Baklava?
Greek or Turkish?
Because we're talking about Greek, and I want to say like we had baklava the other day. That's great, but is baklava Greek?
I'm about to lose my Greek card that I'd never had.
Its origin is from the Ottoman Empire.
Is it
What does that mean?
I still don't know. I don't know.
We're not like the most well-read geopolitical
I don't know where that is.
podcast.
I don't know. The Ottoman Empire, huh? Well, I've heard of that.
Is baklava Greek? I think it is because they sell it at that Greek place, don't they?
Yeah, but they also sell it at like Turkish places, I think.
Well,
Why do I think it's Turkish? Am I crazy? What the fuck is the Ottoman Empire? That's not Greek. It's Mediterranean, right? Is Turkey
I don't know.
here? It's not the history podcast, guys.
history.
Imagine.
I was just okay. This is how bad we are. You said that, and I was about to make a joke. History, like Turkey exists today, but I thought that in my head, and I was like, I actually don't know. It's really bad. I don't even know. I think so.
Turkey's
Is it?
yeah.
Okay, it says baklava. Ottoman Turkish.
Turkish.
Oh man. But the Greeks could, because like Japan has noodles, but like China has noodles. It could be that. It could still be a Greek thing.
Sure.
As well.
I think it's like, it's like, I don't know. They just picked up on it and they're like, oh, that's cool. Let's use that.
So
Anyway.
okay, but going back to Hercules though, I mean it's good. Like, it has like the best villain, one of the best
Hades
villains.
is the best. Yeah, absolutely. Like bar none.
And the music,
Music's good.
music's good. But so you're saying you don't like The Night Before Christmas, or what were you saying?
I just never grew up with it, and then by the time I tried watching it, I'm like, it was too late.
What? What do you mean?
And when I mean by the time I started watching it, I was like 22. It took way too long for me to find that movie. I watched Corpse Bride, don't remember it. I think it scared me.
That one's good, but not as good as.
I like James and the Giant Peach.
He's in that.
Who?
Jack Skellington.
What?
Do you remember that? He's
Did he have a pumpkin head?
he's in the ghost ship. He's the pirate captain. When the centipede guy goes to take the treasure, there's like a skeleton pirate, and it's Jack. I always thought that was so cool.
I thought that was just like another skeleton.
I mean, it is, but it looks like
Oh, it
Jack.
looks like him. It's
They
like,
give him the
look.
same like face
I
and
see, I
body and
see.
stuff, and I thought that was so cool.
No, I mean, I like it now. I couldn't name anything. I just like the look of it.
Speaking of James and the Giant Peach,
Okay.
that reminds me that. I mean, I'm like I'm filling out. I'm kind of a lanky guy. I was much more. I showed you that picture recently. That
Yeah.
I'm like really. I used to be
you-
like really skinny,
Yeah,
and I'm filling out. Right,
Yeah.
look at these thighs. See these thighs?
Yeah, I mean,
Filling out. But I was a really skinny kid, and in high school, I was on a dance team in high school, and this guy, he called me Grasshopper. One of my nickname to this guy was Grasshopper, and I always made the assumption that it was like a racial joke, like grasshopper.
Uh-huh.
What is that? What is that movie? The
Karate Kid.
Yeah, karate. Is that
I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
like, but something like that
yeah.
where it's like, oh, grasshopper. And then just one day I was like, why do you call me grasshopper? And he goes, it's because you got those skinny jeans on all the time. And I did. I wore really skinny, like
the
just
form-fitting.
absolute,
Yeah.
the skinniest jeans ever. And I was like, okay, like, what do you mean? He goes, you look like the grasshopper in James and the Giant Peach. Is that stupid? I don't know. There's just you're talking about James and the Giant Peach, and it reminded me of that.
I would be like, that would make me. I'd be self-conscious for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God!
I mean, the grasshopper
Rubbing your feet.
He's like
Yeah.
playing the music and stuff.
I mean, he was cool, but also it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I would make of that. The fact that you still remember means it's deep seated
I guess so.
somewhere in your mind.
My little grasshopper legs trying to fill out.
You don't have grasshopper.
Well, we've been hitting it hard in the gym.
Yeah, as much.
Well,
as
you
can.
said something historic to me.
Uh-oh.
Unprompted. I didn't try to like bait this comment out of you,
Yep.
but we were at the gym and you went, "Whoa, your calves.
Yeah.
They're looking good." And I was like, "Oh my dear Lord. If anyone is like remotely interested in fitness or part of the online fitness culture, you guys will know what a great thing to hear."
Yeah.
Because in the community, it's like a meme that people don't work out the calves.
Right.
Some people even say you can't even grow your calves. It's useless to grow your calves. People skip leg day. But I made a concerted effort to train my calves. And I was doing it like 4 days out of the week
Yeah, you're busting your ass doing
to
those.
doing my calves. And it paid off, guys. Don't believe what people say. You can grow your calves. I did it. And Connor complimented my calves without me prompting him.
I did. Yeah, you were literally just walking through the door. You were wearing shorts, walking through the door. I'm like, hey, your calves look good.
Awesome.
Your calves look good.
Well, I asked, we were talking about gym clothing stuff, and you said you don't like wearing shorts because it shows your legs.
Right.
But that's why I started wearing shorts.
To influence
Yeah.
that feeling.
I want to look and be shamed. I want to be, oh, I'm ashamed. Look at me, and I'm and it paid off.
Also,
Still a long way to go,
I
but
just don't like shorts. There's nothing in my wardrobe that would ever make that I would wear where shorts would make it a better outfit.
I know why. Because if you wore shorts, you would see the stilts that you're standing on.
How many have we been hit with? From toothpicks and thimbles and rulers to stilts.
See, I don't. Now people are gonna get the wrong impression. I never.
No,
I never.
We've been locked and loading.
And the thing is, I'm not the tallest person, but I'm particularly tall.
Yes.
On like an average scale.
Yeah.
So it's.
So
But I don't try to.
No, absolutely not. Just until we started.
But you said.
Oh, I know what I
Hey,
said.
look, if we're gonna do this podcast, feel
grill
free
me.
to. And then. Not even that I made a concerted effort, but upon reflection, I did. I just started. I just started to let it
ever
loose.
since I said I'm like, yeah, you know what? Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Because
he's laid into me every single day.
Because it kind of comes up and whatever, and Connor might make some kind of like self-deprecating joke or something, and I'm quiet usually.
No, not even quiet. You go, no.
Oh,
no. Come on.
So what's the truth, really?
Well, I don't.
What
know
am I
anymore.
thinking? I don't know.
That's even scarier for me. I don't know anymore.
But we laugh,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we laugh.
right?
Yeah, it's so fun.
What the worst part is, I think, admittedly so, is that sometimes we'll do that and I'll do a joke and then I'll go, that was a good one. Like I'm trying to find ways to like come up with even more clever ways.
Right. You're
Like-
working around it.
Because not just like, got the boots on today or something. I'm like, that's such a clever with the shorts. It was a masterful art piece. We talked with the gym clothes and it led perfect segue.
Every punchline is just got to end it with, and you're 3'2". Every single story just got to end with that.
It's
It's all in jest.
It's all in jest. This gym that we've been going to, it was on sort of this precipice of like, oh man, I need to kind of get my life together, like physical and mental. Part of that was like, let me start going back to the gym and be consistent. But before that, I was just straight degenerate lifestyle, playing Final Fantasy day in, day out.
Yep.
And just my only interaction was with my stream chat. And because I think like, oh, I'm putting on a show. I'm so charismatic. People like me. It's fine. And I went out and I had to interact with this gym trainer who kind of, onboards you when you sign up for the membership. And it was the most socially awkward I've been in a very long time. And he asked me very like, hey, what's up, man? The kind of gym trainer, you can imagine.
They sweep by.
Very like, what's going on, man? Like
they swing by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point, he's kind of showing me around the gym, and I think to myself, oh, I haven't really been looking this guy in the eye.
Oh, dear.
And then we're sitting down, he's signing me up, and I think that to myself, and I go, and I lock in. And then immediately I was like, this is so fucking weird. And then I look down, and then I'm like, oh, wait, is that weird? And I was just... I was just shocked because I think like
a malfunctioning
yeah,
robot.
I was just like, my God, what's happened to me? I used to be so good with people and stuff, and I'm not here giving a speech. I'm talking to the gym sign up guy. And the thing is, I do have enough social awareness to be like, he was kind of like, yeah, man, kind of to me. I was just, you
freaked him out.
Well, I think I freaked him out a little bit.
Okay.
But what's curious or what's funny about this is because I knew that I messed up this social interaction. And so each time I go, I think back and I'm trying to improve it. And the next time you started to go with me to this gym.
Yep.
And so you've been witnessing this. He comes around. Actually, sorry, you weren't there yet, but he comes around. And I'm doing some like whatever on the gym thing, and I eye him. He's making his rounds, and eye contact made. I go, here we go, boys.
Locked in.
Engage. We've made eye contact. He's walking up to me. Here it is. I need to make improvement. And he goes. He puts his hand out, but he puts it out like this.
What?
He's walking. He puts he's walking by and he goes. He has like a Starbucks. He always has a Starbucks.
He does
in
it,
it.
yeah.
He goes like this, coming up to me.
Okay, so what he's
walking
showing is that his palm is up.
Red alert! It's not a normal dap. It's not a fist bump. It's more complicated. Level 2 social interaction incoming. I have to navigate. I can't just go for a fist bump.
No,
it's not a high five.
Nope.
This, and so I'm like, all right, it's time to put to the test. Who's the best?
Stop.
In chess. No. I'm like, okay, here we go. I have to navigate this. I need to improve from the last time. Is it like a slap or whatever? I read the situation, went in, locked it in. And he goes, how you doing? And I go, doing good, man. And walked away. And I was like, curing myself of the affliction of being just like a degenerate, antisocial.
That's impressive. Which is...
But what's funny is that now you see me, and I know you could tell each time he comes, you see me.
Yes.
Like I'm trying to build the bond level in a JRPG.
Yes, yeah. You want to exhaust his dialogue.
Yeah. And so each time I'm like, all right, here we go. Time to see if I can improve the familiarity.
Yeah.
And I haven't taken the jump yet. I won't say his name, but the next level is to address him as his name, which I'm scared to because for some reason I know his name.
Me too, though.
I know his name.
Me too.
100%.
Yep.
And I know that you can be more personable if you address him as his name.
Yep.
But for some reason, I'm scared that that's not his name, and I'm gonna mess it up.
I'm literally okay. I'm not gonna say what his name is, but there's a lot of names that sound like his name, and I'm like, well, what if it's actually
like,
this?
is it like da or is it just da? Like there's it
Does
could
it
be
begin
some
with a J.
Okay, this actually reminds me.
We're so fucking weird.
Okay, listen, guys, I'm usually normal. I'm usually good. I'm a good public speaker. And you know, I feel like I usually hold myself pretty well. But again, it's just streaming is not the same.
No, it's not.
And thinking that I have people spamming me with like L
Yeah.
is the same thing as having a human interaction. It was really bad. I don't know why I did this, but I was at Target, and you know there's a Starbucks in Target.
Yep.
And so I was ordering from the Starbucks. I feel so. This is crazy. This is probably one of my worst social interactions ever. The cashier / barista goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I go, "Yeah, good." And he goes, "Yeah, cool." And I was like, "How you doing?" Right? And he goes, "Yeah, I'm doing great. I ordered a jersey of my favorite soccer player.
Oh.
He's Korean." And I don't know, maybe because he saw I was Asian or he could talk, or I don't know.
Sure.
But he said that. He goes, "I'm doing good. My jersey's arriving today. It's of my favorite soccer player. He's Korean." And I was just so, like, I was just processing. Or
That's
like,
a lot of
like,
information.
jersey? What? Korean? I'm Korean. I'm part Korean. Like, is he? I said nothing. I shut down. I didn't say anything, paid, and walked away. And I was like, oh my God, that was so awkward. Why didn't I respond? I should have said something. And I could tell he was waiting for a response, and I just didn't say anything. And I walked. You know how you can wait for your drink on the other side?
Yeah.
This one makes it worse.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I thought to myself, like, oh, I should have said, like, "Oh, yeah? Who's that, man?" Or like,
No.
"Oh, soccer, huh?" Or "Who's your favorite player? What jersey?"
I'm Korean.
I'm Korean.
Right.
I was like mustering the social energy to say it, and more people lined up, and I didn't get to. But I felt this, like, you know, I failed this social interaction. I want to make up for it. And there's two of them, and it's very small. You know, these Target Starbucks are very small. They pack it in the corner. This other guy comes up, and why I feel bad is because he comes up. He's like, "Is your coffee?" And I walk up, I take to him, and then I proceed to demonstrate masterful social adeptness. And I feel bad because the other guy was like, this guy just like swerved me hardcore.
Yeah.
And he served the other people, and he's just standing there, and I go immediately like RoboCop. I saw he had a pin of like Kurapika or something.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Right. Yeah. You know when he goes like 2 cigarettes, left hook on the right, jump.
Jersey. Soccer. Korea.
Right. I go, it's like slow-mo. I go, Kurapika pin. I go, Hunter. And he goes, yeah, I like Hunter. I'm like, dude, it's my favorite anime, man. And he goes, yeah, I have one new one coming, da-da-da. And I go, oh, yeah, my favorite character is this. Like, Crollo. I love Crollo is my favorite character.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, man. I was like, that's cool, man. Hey, you have a nice day. And he goes, you too. And I walk away. But I realized that I felt like this need to compensate. And I just realized, like, the other dude was, like, standing right behind him and just watched me have, like, such a sincere, good conversation. I felt bad.
Yeah.
And I guess the point is just, I don't know, I'm falling apart and socially, and I need to, like, get my act together.
I'm playing devil's advocate here for you.
Okay.
For one, when you ask someone how they're doing and they respond with, "I got a jersey, they're Korean," first of all, system overload. Second of all, slow down, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. And also, it's like, I'm getting a coffee. I don't even know what to think about with jerseys and everything else. Second of all, the other guy had something that you were emotionally attached to.
That's true.
Right? So you can gauge that conversation. But the fact that you did better in the second one makes the whole situation worse.
Because
it's all worse.
Yes. No, I agree with you. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm treating life like JRPG. Right? Because it's a perfect example. Like, failed the encounter.
Yeah.
Let's
Redemption.
Let me, but it's real life, So I feel guilty, I guess. I'm not really sure.
I guarantee you they probably didn't fucking care. No one cares.
He seemed sad.
Oh, no.
He seemed dejected. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say either. What would you say?
Yeah, man.
I guess, oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Bro, I couldn't even squeeze out the, like, single word, like, acknowledgement. Because I was just so, now it's too late to say something because now it's weird. And I walked away.
I did not know that about you, that you were, like, having meltdowns internally.
Well, it's a recent thing because I've been.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me because usually I feel like I navigate with
You're normally pretty good. I saw you talk to people the other day. I'm like, yeah, he talks to people.
At Target, cashier.
Yep.
She goes, "How you doing?" And I go, "A little
A
chilly."
little chilly. I'm like, oh, dad joke. Nice, but that's what you do at the Target.
Because it's hot out.
Because it's really hot.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. They appreciate that kind of shit. Either that or they want to kill you. I don't know if they like hide it with a facade of some kind.
Oh, because are they just looking for like a, yeah, I'm okay, you? Like, okay. And they want to move on. But here I am engaging them,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, social interactions are
grinding my social EXP like Persona or something.
Hey, you know what? You're trying to improve upon something. Just have more interactions and whatever, jerseys. It's fine. I think it's great.
Okay.
I'm horrible at these things. I fall apart.
You're okay.
I
You're like
do-
normal.
I do normal. I think with you, people approach me in different ways, and it's always tattoos. It's always about my tattoos. And it's always the person with tattoos that approaches me with tattoos.
Ah.
And so they walk up to me and they're like, hey, nice tattoos. And I always retort, I always just default to, oh, you too. They're great.
Have you ever had that encounter and you're like thinking to yourself, this person's tattoos are dog shit?
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Because every single time someone comes up to me with tattoos, they're always awful. I mean, it may as well be like Jared Leto Joker damaged tattoos. I mean, like, picture of his wife and like she looks like she's melting. It's like whatever. They're bad tattoos. And I just have to I have to lie. Because what am I going to say? Hey, bro, that's on you forever and it's shit.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but it's like, you know what? We're like brothers in blood now. Maybe he thought mine were shit. I don't know. Maybe he was bored. I have no idea. But I go through that all the time. And sometimes they're great. But there are times when they're not good.
I think that's one motivation for this podcast is we want to, I mean, obviously we're here just interacting with each other and we're friends and it's not like strangers, but we're just kind of like, we want to give us like a vehicle to experience life more and go out there and try to have these interactions so we can talk about it on the podcast and not just devolve and shell up into like just playing our games and doing our own little thing. It gives us like an excuse to do stuff. Like tonight after this, we're going to go do something in lieu of this, right? And makes us go out there and like live life a little bit, maybe.
I love the idea. I love it. But to the outside ear, it makes us sound like aliens in a human skin suit.
We are wanting to
be like humans and do more. Learn about people and social interactions. That's us right now.
Yeah.
We're
making an effort.
That's good, though. That's good. At the end of the day, it's good. It's a good thing. We're trying. As much as we're trying to talk to the guy at the gym. I want you to know, when he walks by, I see him, the gym guy that you're talking to. Whenever I see him approaching my peripheral, I lock in.
You're doing what I'm doing.
I'm doing what
because you notice what I
know he's coming.
Have you noticed what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It's not just Landon saying hi to some random person.
Right.
You see that you see me notice him, and I go like initiate social interaction.
I put my arms in like a different area. I get my arms ready. I stand in a certain way. I like prepare myself for literally. What's up, bro?
It's so sad because he doesn't think more than a second of.
I don't even think he
just walks and goes, "Oh, hey guys."
Yep.
Man, this is so sad.
Is this gonna be a depressing show?
No.
I think I feel bad for us. He's fucking.
Based on that, I think you can tell that we're pretty kept together people.
Yeah, as far as
we were definitely the pinnacle of human experience.
It's embarrassing, but I'd rather be like some strange alien person than like not try, in social stuff.
Well, I just think that after hearing all that, they think, you know what? I probably need some advice from these two.
Of course, because
these two gentlemen
sounds like
here.
a great idea.
So we're entering this portion, our segment here on the podcast, where you guys can submit questions, qualms, confessions, whatever it might be, using the hashtag Jest Ask on Twitter. We've already asked for some of these for this inaugural episode.
Yep.
So we're going to ask Kane here to pick some of your most interesting or most gripping comments / questions to ask your two co-hosts here.
Okay.
Okay.
We have one from Tiffy. They ask, what are your thoughts on smoothies / fresh juices? Would you guys prefer it over just eating veggies or as a meal replacer?
Okay. Well, Tiffy. Okay, first off, I was expecting stuff like
Qualms,
not to,
confessions.
yeah, okay, Tiffy,
Smoothies.
not to, like, thank you, Tiffy, for the submission. I don't, and I will answer, but I was thinking we were talking about, like, I need some advice. Should I quit my job? Should I not? Or I just got in a breakup, but what was it? What was Tiffy asking?
Would we like smoothies? Like, would we like vegetables and fruit better? Like what, in their like original state or like in a smoothie?
Do I like smoothies? Tiffy? Yes, I like smoothies. You like smoothies, Connor?
Well, I've never had a smoothie.
Okay,
I've never had a smoothie in my
what the
entire
fuck do you
life.
do? Okay, hold on, Tiffy. Maybe I jumped the gun.
Yeah, okay,
with that
yeah,
because
it's-
Connor just told me that he's never had a smoothie.
I don't know.
Do you know what a smoothie is?
It's just blended like fruit, right? You just blend.
You've
fruit.
never had a smoothie.
Never. I've had a protein shake. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, kinda.
You mean a smoothie?
What's a protein shake?
A blended. It's a smooth. That's a smoothie.
But why aren't they calling it a smoothie?
God, you are so fucking.
Okay, well, come on. Why are
So you've never had like a fruit blended
No.
smoothie with ice
No.
and berries and stuff?
No.
So you don't like why? Just out of sheer. I don't believe that, because I feel like if you just go about life normally, you would happen to drink a smoothie. So you must avoid it. You don't like it. Then.
I don't like fruit. I don't eat fruit.
You don't.
I
fruit.
don't eat fruit. I've never liked fruit.
I could tell.
What is that supposed to mean?
I honestly I have nothing like clever to say. I just can't believe that you've never had a smoothie.
Well, maybe we should.
I'll make you
We should get a smoothie sometime. Doesn't that sound nice? Let's get a smoothie.
ingest a smoothie.
Maybe. Might be the best smoothie I've ever had.
Smoothies are so good. It's well, the thing is, you like ice cream. It's
Yeah.
like one step away from an ice cream. It's like a sweet, slushy,
Yeah, but I
blended
thought it was
drink.
good for you.
Okay, hold on. So you, by virtue of it being good for you, not by virtue of its taste, you're not gonna.
Well, I just take
You're not gonna
things that are
drink it?
good for you synonymous with it's gonna taste like shit.
What was the question? The original question?
Have you had it?
Would you guys prefer smoothies / fresh juices over just eating veggies?
Oh.
Hold on. That was a completely different question.
Okay, wait.
Hold on. I got mixed up. That's a completely different question. No, I'd rather eat the veggies because blended veggies,
Bad.
that's disgusting. I don't like that taste. I'd rather eat it. I feel like yeah, I'd rather
No,
eat the
much
veggies.
rather just eat
Yeah.
vegetables than blended
Like microgreens.
microgreens. We don't have time for that. We don't have time.
I could go on and on about my. Okay, next for your Jests.
Okay.
Try another.
Do you want a deep one or like?
You surprise us.
Floor is yours.
Okay. Sky Limit Art asks, Dungeon Meshi opinions?
Oh fuck.
I have been railing on Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah. Everybody loves it, by the way. Everybody, every corner of the internet loves it. So you are in the absolute vocal minority.
I think that's what this comment is probably referring to. They know I've been going on this time.
Right.
I cannot stand this show. I cannot get through it.
You told me something that I thought was so funny, is that you have been trying to watch it. Not for lack of effort with him, by the way.
I'm trying.
You have gotten to episode 2 and you fall asleep every single time. And I went to your place
Yes.
and you were scrolling through Netflix and I saw Dungeon Meshi,
Uh-huh.
16 minutes remaining.
You could see the
episode 2.
progress bar,
And
you
I know
saw,
that's happened more than once.
you saw that I kept trying to get through it, and
Yeah.
you see that I can't get through it. It's so boring. It's just like, man, but I'm hungry. Oh, well, we better beat a monster. Oh, man. So then something gimmicky happens. Oh, it turns out the Flubbenglorp has a weak tail. Cut the tail. Okay, cut the tail. Yay, we eat the... And then that's the episode. And I just like, I saw the first episode, and I'm like, okay, this is it.
Now, spoilers for the show if anyone's whatever. But apparently, that stuff stops happening and it gets more of a plot. Like, it starts becoming a more plot-oriented thing. Now, I made it to like 9 episodes.
That's
So
pretty.
I got
far
further
in
to make my decision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it either.
After that,
After all,
okay,
of that.
that's
I just don't. But here's my thing. I don't. But it's a different reason why you wouldn't like it.
okay.
Because when you say the flurp and glurp and like, oh, it's just and they cook a thing every episode. Oh, I'm hungry. They cook it. See, I wanted that. I wanted like.
Wait, what do you mean?
I wanted just culinary RPG show all the time. It's only about that. I don't want some fucking plot in my cooking show.
Oh, you don't.
No.
So-
I don't want a plot. I want plot in other things,
So
but not this.
I thought we were on the same page, but you're telling me we dislike the show
For different reasons.
For the complete opposite direction. I want more plot, and you want more of the cook the slurp and slurp.
Yes.
Well, based on that, it sounds like I'll start to enjoy it more. Then.
I think you will end up liking it more if you get past episode 2.
It's so hard. It's they catch the chicken.
It is.
And
It is
they like,
rough,
oh my
though.
God,
it's just not
man.
what I was expecting. I wanted I don't know what I wanted. Bobby Flay anime edition. I don't know. I don't know what I fucking wanted, but not where we are.
I mean, just in general. Well, we watched the first. Okay, so we actually, we're starting this podcast, anime. We're like kind of ancillary to the anime sphere of people. Our viewers, I think, consume anime a lot, and so we were like, let's just make an effort to be quote unquote well read in anime. And so we had this like, let's watch an episode of anime every time we get together. And so we threw on Kaiju number 8.
Yep.
First episode, Kaiju number 8. And I remember you're walking out the door, leaving after we watched it, and I look at you as you're leaving, and I go, I guess I just don't like anime anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't like anime
I think
anymore.
that's the case with all this, though. That's where it stems from.
But I like Chainsaw Man. I loved Chainsaw Man.
Now, here's my take. I don't even consider Chainsaw Man to be anime.
Oh.
It's so traditionally different than like what I considered anime. This is completely wrong. This is like not a fact or whatever, but this is the way I see it. Anime is like a genre and feel, and not like an animation style or whatever. It's the way things progress and feel.
It's the vibe of it.
Right. And Chainsaw Man has none of that for me. So it's just Chainsaw Man. It's whatever. It could be anime, whatever, but it doesn't have that feeling. That drives me fucking insane.
Yeah, because like I said about Kaiju number 8, I thought like the premise of it was good, interesting, but the way it was presented, it was so anime-y, quote unquote, that I was just like, I don't want to watch this.
It's because you watch it and it's like, I've seen this 758 times.
Right.
In something else. Oh, he's down on his luck. Oh, there's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl did that. Oh, he's become this. Oh, he's special. And then it's just, it continues and forever. I've seen it all already. It drives me crazy. I don't know why. I can't do it anymore.
They're not going to like this. This is not like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Click, 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 click. They're so right.
Well, I mean, hey, they asked for an opinion, not hey.
But
everybody
in an
agree.
attempt to, on the other side, I've been reading manga. I've been trying to read manga more. Much better experience. And I think if I read, like, there might be an anime I watch that I dislike, but if I read it, I might like it in its base form as a manga.
I think the reason for that is because whatever you are generating in your head is better than whatever is.
I can go through it quicker and fill in the gaps.
You put in the music yourself, or whatever you fill the blanks with is just better than whatever the reality is with the animation, right?
Yeah, I read these two. Not that, I don't know. We were talking about, like, we really don't want this to be necessarily like an anime podcast.
Well, we just got the question,
Yeah. So I just
with his.
I don't want
anime
it. I don't want
microphone.
this to be. That's not anime. That's a stolfo.
Okay.
Where's your thing, huh?
I forgot to bring my sticker.
You need a sticker.
I need a sticker.
You need a sticker of the thing you love most in your life.
Ooh.
And put it on the microphone, like me.
Okay.
But yeah, I've just been reading manga, and that's the thing. Like Dan Dan and this Gachiakuta, like I think this is getting animated, but maybe if I had watched it and they made it all anime-y and whatever, maybe I wouldn't have liked it. But I read these and I'm like, oh, these are great, and I can't wait to go get the next
one.
volumes.
The pacing, right?
Yeah, I read it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's that 20-minute episode of the thing that you can get done in 2 minutes, right? I think that's the difference.
I think we're gonna wind down.
Yeah.
End of the podcast here because I'm stopping myself. I want to so badly talk about Overlord and how you said you don't like Overlord, and I love Overlord.
Well, that's.
But we're
another
not.
day.
We're not gonna do that right now because it'll go far too long. So I guess that's it. We didn't really. I don't really know how to end an episode. We've never
done that.
We haven't talked about it. About how we're gonna end it. We've never done it. This is the first time. So,
I guess we go.
What do we do at the end of a? Hey, thanks for watching, everyone.
What do people do? Do they just say, that's been the.
Well, is there anything you want to plug this week besides the podcast?
Oh, well, no, I got nothing.
Oh,
That's it. I was gonna plug the podcast just in case people didn't know.
oh.
Go ahead. You got something? Shoot it.
My meet and greet, Anime Expo. I'm doing a meet and greet at Anime Expo. And that's Los Angeles. I mean, at this point, if you don't know where it is, you probably aren't going to go. Right? It's so close. But I'll be doing a meet and greet at Omana, the clothing lifestyle brand booth, on Friday, the second day of Anime Expo. Pretty much all day. I take a break from like 1 to 2 p.m. or something. And I'm sure on Twitter and stuff, I'll be posting like a map of the booth and whatever. But I'm going to be at Omana's booth. And we're doing a merch launch for my stuff.
Yeah. Here we go.
Including this guy.
Wow. A tiny little version. It's a tiny little stuffed version of himself.
A tiny
that
little,
he's
a tiny me. I'm holding up a little plushie Lando, and some other stuff. So that's at Anime Expo, and I'm doing a meet and greet, but someone else is going to be there. You're going.
I'm also
for the first time.
Yeah, my first Anime Expo. I'm sure we'll have an episode talking all about that.
It's going to be,
soon. That'll be a good
Anime
one.
Expo is crazy.
Dude, I'm excited. Yeah, and I guess that's my thing to plug. If you see me walking the con hall like a cryptid, you can say hello. Whatever you want.
We tried. Yes, also for me too. If you happen to see us, I'm sure we'll be together.
Yeah.
But just because it's not my meet and greet, please don't be afraid to approach like both of us or whatever. We were talking so much about trying to get cosplay plans, and we could never settle. And now it's kind of too late. We really wanted to, but we just couldn't decide. What was the closest cosplay plan that we got to?
Oh, the Venture Brothers?
So you're going to be
The Monarch.
the
from
Monarch,
Venture Brothers.
and I was going to be Dr. Wife.
Dr. Girlfriend.
Dr. Girlfriend. Oh, Freudian slip, perhaps someone would say. But that would have been funny.
Yeah, I mean,
But we just
fell through
we
it.
just didn't commit, and then now it's like too late to get this stuff together. But
can't do it.
yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is again the inaugural episode. We were, we just to be candid about it, we went out of our way to try not to. We didn't want to talk about the podcast so much in the first episode. Be like, yeah, guys, we were thinking this, and the way we built this, and oh my God, we got these chairs that just because just show, don't tell. But but I will say, just we've been really excited about this, and we've been talking about it whenever we meet up. We're just always talking about this, like wanting to get this going, and
we're finally here. It's. I'm
so excited.
I am excited.
And it's so ironic because this is obviously pre-recorded, and upon its release, it's going to be viewed by 3 people. And so our excitement here is going to be extra sad.
Oh, stop.
But let me tell you,
oh God,
we've been talking about it a lot, and just really happy to get it off the ground here, and just an excuse to meet together and have a laugh.
Yeah.
That being said, we have failed to mention this at all, but the premise of it: who is the best in Jest? The very loose premise is that every episode of the podcast, someone will be crowned
Oh shit!
the
Right,
best.
yes.
Right. That was the
Yes.
entire gimmick of
Uh-huh.
it. It was
Right.
kind of who is. I mean, look, we're jesters in the portraits here, back there, and right there. Those are great, by the way, done by your artist friend.
Lorfie. Yeah, Lorfie on Twitter.
That's so cool. I kind of blurry, can't see it, but we're jesters, competing jesters.
Yep.
Who's the best in jest? That's the name of the podcast, right? And so at the end of each episode, Kane was going to announce,
Right, yeah.
because he's there, he's listening to our conversation, based on the conversations we've had, who is the best in jest
For
And
episode 1.
for episode 1, and it's totally up to his own discretion based on any of his own parameters that he decides at any given week could change
Whatever
week
he
to week.
wants,
It's just at the end of the episode, who's the best in jest? So turning it over to Kane here, our producer, who is the best in jest and why?
Well, I was thoroughly entertained by your story about how you were at the gym and you were
Mine?
Yeah, you were
Okay.
you're basically like kind of manipulating this poor dude
Oh, jeez.
into just liking you. Because you didn't tell me this at all. This was my first time hearing it.
Oh, is that what it sounded like?
No. That's just I'm not manipulation.
You're like Light from Death Note trying to like
I think the worst part now is I thought it was fine. Is that did he say something? Did he say something horrible? Everything's a mess now.
So let me get this straight. So you think I'm the best in jest because of that?
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay. All right. So dub me.
Okay. For the inaugural episode of The Best in Jest, the best in jest is Professor Lando.
I did it.
He's the best. You did it.
did
You're the
it.
best in jest. Should I feel bad? I guess I didn't do anything right.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but whoever loses
Gets pie.
gets pied in the face.
Well, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Episode 1.
See you next
of The
week.
Best in Jest, yeah. See you next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye.